Maybe it was some drifter passing through looking for an easy score. Do you think it's a local?
All these clues point to a crime of passion. That means one thing, John. Emma Borland knew her killer. It turns out, while Tony was tending to the farm, his hired hand was tending to his wife.
Heard Emma could be pretty persuasive when she wanted.
Said he'd talking some sense into her.
Probably pointed out the reality of the situation. Emma never seemed to be the type to live in poverty.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
We talked a couple of times. It's a small town. Ever talk to that hired hand again? Maybe he had something to do with this.
I'm so glad you answered. I was afraid you wouldn't be in. I just moved into the apartment at the end of the hall, and I've managed to lock myself out. I was told you had a spare set of keys. Oh, how rude. I'm Althea. I suppose I should have started there.
Patrick, I'm sorry. You said you moved in at the end of the hall.
Mm-hmm. Right there.
Oh, but there's never been an apartment at... I don't know who used to live there. I don't have a spare key. Maybe talk to the building superintendent.
Okay. Well, thanks anyway. Oh! You should stop by sometime now that we're neighbors.
It's really strange that...
You found it. You know what? Why don't you keep it? I'm bound to lock myself out again.
I don't think I should keep this.
Or you can just stop by. I have an open door policy.
Maybe, in case there's an emergency.
Here. I was just admiring the view. Come. Come. Look. Here. A toast to El Castillo.
Who?
It's an ancient temple of the Chichen Itza. On the days of the spring and fall equinox, the shadow of the sun falls exactly on the corner of the pyramid, leaving one side in total sunlight and the other in total shadow. It's reputedly stunning, and I'm going to go see it. My mom is French-Canadian. She was born in 1937 and grew up in a convent. Yeah, there's no punchline for that. I just think it's funny. She's actually a pretty cool lady for having grown up in a convent. She was very open-minded. We had a lot of discussions, things like puberty and drugs, and she was really, really adamant that drugs were the worst thing you could put in your body, except a really spiky cock. That would be worse. We actually went shopping this weekend, my sister and I caught her buying me a sweatshirt with a kitten, like frolicking in a basket. Yeah, she could tell. She's like, oh, but you like kittens. I was like, yeah, I like cake and blowjobs too, but I'm not gonna put on my shirt. Actually, it'd be pretty funny. Happy face. I like cake and blowjobs.